नितिन, आगे जाके किस तरीके के ट्रेंड बदल सकते हैं एक साल, जैसे आपने बोला यहाँ से, given the fact कि markets been so dominated by retail flows, what kind of changes do you see next 1 year?
I mean, it depends. See, the thing is, retail activity is kind of like a mirror image of the market, performance as such. So the last 4-5 years, the market's been in a bull run. Hence, the activity has picked up significantly. So this is like the first time that market is kind of subjected to like a bear market of sorts. And so it depends. It depends next 6 months if markets are doing, now that we had a bounce back, if this bounce back continues, then definitely the activity will be back. If it doesn't, then activity will not be there. So it's we are really a high beta company as such. So it is we essentially have to figure out the market behavior in this. So.
नितिन, एक चीज़ और मैं आपसे पूछना चाह रहा था, जब मैंने अपने करियर की शुरुआत की थी 2003-4 में, स्टॉक मार्केट वाज एसेंशियली अबाउट बिग सिटीज़. मैक्सिमम वॉल्यूम्स वुड कम फ्रॉम मुंबई, गुजरात, अहमदाबाद, सम फ्रॉम कोलकाता एंड दिल्ली. यू हैव ऑल द डेटा नाउ. क्या चेंजेस आपने देखे हैं पिछले 3-4 साल में? इज़ इट बिकम मोर डाइवर्स नाउ, मोर स्मॉलर सिटीज़ पार्टिसिपेटिंग, or is it still lion share with Mumbai, Ahmedabad and rest with others? क्या आपने changes देखे हैं?
No, I mean, the thing is, if you look at the customers by address proofs, then it's definitely diversified. Address proof in the sense, say Aadhaar pe, whatever is updated as address, then you can see that customers are all across the country. But if you were to see it based on login IPs, I mean, essentially from where the trading activity is taking place, then that seems more concentrated. So, but still, it's still diversified significantly from back in 2016-17. But not as much as the data suggests, So.
Absolutely. अच्छा, Nithin, you were the pioneer obviously in zero cost broking. आपने पूरा एक माहौल बदल दिया और आपका कॉन्सेप्ट भी काफ़ी इंटरेस्टिंग था. ज़ीरो और रोधा, मतलब उसको मिलाकर. उसके बाद हमने काफ़ी नए कॉम्पिटिटर्स देखे. वो 20 रुपए की ब्रोकरेज जो आपने स्टार्ट की थी, मैनी पीपल फॉलोड दैट. नाउ वी हैव सीन कपल ऑफ पीपल फाइंड सक्सेस इन दैट, लाइक ग्रो. सो एट ज़ीरोधा, डू यू थिंक आप फुल्ली इक्विप्ड हैं कंपटीशन को झेलने के लिए अगले कुछ सालों में? बिकॉज कंपटीशन माइट हीट अप इवन मोर.
Yeah, I mean, in today's world, there is no status quo, right? As in, everyone can potentially get disrupted, and that's what keeps us up and awake. But one thing is, as and when you get really big, you can't really change as fast as we could, say in 2015 or 16. But that said, we constantly keep updating our products and offerings, and I think the uniqueness about our business is the philosophy with which we run. I mean, like you were saying, we have these nudges which dissuade people from trading, and I don't think there are many brokers who can take that stances. And for example, we don't send out any kind of spam. Essentially, most of competitors send out 5 to 10 notifications a day on your mobile app. We send maybe once or twice a month. So that's all. Philosophically, we are kind of thinking of this very differently, and we're thinking of the business really long term, and and then every change, etc., whatever fits into the long-term vision of us is what what we'll work on. So yeah, so I think I mean, Grow, Angel, etc. I mean, all of them are competition today. So.
Totally. नितिन, एक चीज़ आपने हमेशा मेंटेन की है कि आपसे और निखिल से मेरी जब बात हुई है कि देयर इज़ नो प्लान ऑफ लिस्टिंग. ऑब्वियसली यू डोंट नीड टू लिस्ट, यू डोंट नीड मनी, यू आर जनरेटिंग कैश एवरी ईयर. लेकिन एक सिर्फ बहुत लोगों का ये मानना है कि कंसिडरिंग ज़ीरोधा इज़ द बेंचमार्क ऑफ सक्सेसफुल बूटस्ट्रैप्ड यूनिकॉर्न्स, आगे जाकर आप कभी सोचेंगे लिस्टिंग के बारे में? वुड यू एवर प्लान एन IPO?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, if you don't require the money, why list? So that's the question. And we are already highly regulated, so we don't want to be subjected to even more. And the thing is, what I was saying earlier was, जो philosophy with which we run the business, it's very hard to do it as a listed company. Where listed company, you have to have 3-month targets, 6-month targets, and then if you don't meet it, then you have to face correction. So we don't. I mean, typically the business today work at 5 years, 10 years as a target for any kind of metric, and no one in the business, for example, has any revenue target. I don't know if we can stick to all this stance, if we were a listed company. But if say regulators were to come and say you need to be listed, and then we'll definitely IPO as such, but otherwise no plans as of now.
आपके एम्प्लॉयज़ नहीं चाहते कि आप लिस्ट हो, थोड़ा ESOPs मिलें, they can also be part of that wealth journey?
No, employees, I mean, we are doing the ESOP buyback every year. And of course, I mean, what market valuations and our valuation might be different, but we're doing ESOP buyback. Every employee can exit it at any point of time. So.
But that's because you are very conservative, नितिन. अगर आप मार्केट में आएंगे तो जो आपने अपने लिए वैल्यू लगा रखी है उसका शायद मार्केट आपको 5 गुना भी दे दे. तो इसके लिए फिर मैं पूछ रहा था आपसे सवाल.
नहीं, I don't think 5 times. I mean, possibly 2 times, as in 1 to 2 times, as in and the reason we discount is because it's basically it's a, like in the market right now, not right now, but say last year, you bull market mein your valuations get stretched, and bear market mein your valuation goes against the trend by X, so yeah, so you need to balance it somehow, so